And his opponent, Majek.
I'ma knock him out, I'ma sock him out, I'ma stop him out, I'ma choke him out, I'ma tap him out, I'ma knock him out, I'ma knock him out, I'ma stop him out, I'ma tap him out, I'ma knock him out, I'ma knock him out. What's up, your worst nightmare? What's up, your neck don't care? What's up, I don't fight fair? What's up, you ain't going nowhere? You scared, you scared, you scared, you scared.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next contest will be at a catch weight of 150 pounds. Introducing first, in the blue corner, sitting 5 feet 9 inches tall, representing Lakeville Lifetime Fitness and fighting out of Lakeville, Minnesota. Holding a record of 4 wins and 2 losses, Charles Anozie. Standing 6 feet tall, he's fighting out of Chicago, Illinois. Holding a record of 6 wins and 5 losses, Majek.
Here we go, ready for some catchweight action. Majek always entertaining. Coming out in the left-handed southpaw stance. Charles with some good movement. In on the legs to see if he can finish. Ash has his guillotine tight.
That looks tight. That looks real tight.
Charles down into side control. Should be clear of the choke now.
I was gonna say, if there's a guy who is calm,
he's still got it. Could use it as a sweep here.
Relax and control your breathing, Ash. Come on,
Ash with the reverse grip, still holding on to that, even in the side. Spinning the wrong way.
Lock it in. Get back up, Ash.
And it cost him the position.
Come on, Ash. Don't try to hold you there, Ash. Just get back up. Relax. He's gonna try to hit you. There you go. Get under those legs, Ash. Get under those legs. Get under
Needs to explode here. Action right in front of us.
Push it through.
Ash with his feet on the cage. Got to push off. Charles, big shots from the knee on belly.
I don't know why Ash doesn't explode here.
Yeah, he's in the position too.
Now it's going to be tough.
That's the thing, once you get your feet on the fence, you got one shot at exploding big. Otherwise, you're just kind of pushing in.
You know?
Yeah.
You see too many guys try to inch into it.
Inch and push. That's your one chance.
Oh.
Slides now into the full mount. Form across. See if we can get some shots off here. Not really looking at a lot of strikes from the mount. Trying to trap arms first. I understand the technique, but not a lot of time in these amateur rounds. Now looking for a mounted triangle. Doesn't have his legs locked yet.
It's real close, though.
That's going to be tough. He's got to get his left leg under there.
The issue is these are amateur fights. You got to hurry. See?
There's our 10-second warning. Now rolling with it.
Say 20 more seconds, and I think he could have gotten that. But very clear win for Anozie in the first round there. He's such a calm fighter. I don't think anything phases him.
Yeah, all right. Let's hear your whistle. Make some noise for Andrea.
Ready for action in round 2. Ash down around here. Let's see what he does.
Ran the pipe beautifully there.
Looking to take the neck now. Working on his own guillotine. Muscles Ash to the canvas. You may be able to hear the Spanish commentary behind us. Ash is out of the choke now. Looking to spin to take the back. Trying to control an arm here, far side. Bucks him right over to the mount.
Between those two.
Again, stepping over the arm. Trying to trap it here. Seems to be using his strikes from the mount position to set up submission. Stepping over for the triangle again. Looks like he's setting it up. See if he rolls it over. Tries to secure. Tough to secure from the top position.
I look away for a second here, and here we're back in the mounted triangle position, Dan.
Yeah, he went from the choke, bowled him straight over into the mount. He's been using the pass over, stepping on the arms to trap. Really, the strikes have just been to set up his submissions from the top. But still here again, he needs to secure the head and arm, roll over to lock the triangle in. It's tough to lock it from the top position. It is possible. He's going to lose it here. Back to a side control. Looking to lock up far arm, possible Kimura. Knee on belly position again. 10-second bell. Looks like Ash will survive again here, but going to be down 2 rounds to none. Not showing a lot of sense of urgency either. He needs to really pick it up here in the 3rd round.
Ash does, but I want to see Charlie and Ozzy finish a fight too. You know, this is kind of what happened in his last fight. He dominated but didn't finish. I want to see him get a finish.
Well, and he's been in a position to finish here a couple times as well. You can dominate fights and just kind of win on points, but he's been in spots to finish. He'd like to see him get that. He's been in the mount, only used the strikes to set up the submissions, and then didn't really finish those submissions. So if he's going to end up in that mounted triangle, I'd like to see him really commit to it and go for it. Control that head and arm, roll over, and lock the triangle in. Otherwise, he's just kind of getting there and landing light strikes to the head. I mean, if it can win you fights, but at the same time, you never know when guys are going to come back and land a bomb. So you can't just count on adding up rounds, and especially in amateurs, you never know. Ash could come out with a big shot, and you could lose a fight that you were dominating.
Well, I want to see. This is not the Ash that we've seen in the past, though. He almost looks disinterested. He's certainly not pressing anything.
Yeah, he's been very relaxed here, overly so. And as you said, in other fights, we've seen him come out very aggressive and really go for it.
I think if he had up kicked there, he would have got out. Now it's too late.
Come on, Ed. Come on, start working, man. We ain't got no time for this shit. Come on. Don't try to pass.
Even the corner showing a little frustration here. The lack of urgency from Ash on the bottom.
Go ahead, man. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it, man.
I believe we're going to see a knee on belly again here. Possibly a couple of punches into the mount. We'll see him go for a mounted triangle here again, a repeat of the first and second round.
I said, again, I'm looking for him to finish here. I want to see him finish the fight.
And to me, he's got to know that Ash isn't showing a sense of urgency, and he's got to want to put him away. See, he's setting up these strikes here, really only to submit. He could be raining down blows here and finish the fight.
When we talk about how calm he is, maybe he's too calm. I don't know.
Yeah, there is that. There comes a point when you got to realize you are in a fight. Even if the other guy's seems a little disinterested as well, they're always dangerous, and you want to be a finisher. Even if the other guy's not threatening you a lot, you want to be a finisher.
And I'm not saying put yourself in harm's way, but
you can open up a little bit when you're in the mount. You can mount to the guy 3 times. You can open up a little bit here with some strikes from the top.
There's an arm there. There's an arm triangle there. There's, he's framed up that mounted triangle a couple times.
Yep, and so see again, he's sliding that shin over the bicep of Ash. And he's going to use it to try to set up that mounted triangle once again.
And a couple of times he's looked like he was.
Here he could take the arm. He could take the arm here.
The arm is there this time. I thought he was working for it, but
now a little heavier strikes. None of them really getting in too clean.
that arm is there again if he wanted it.
And he keeps angling that way as if he wants to go for it, but not committing. He's content here, it looks like, to ride out the round in the mount and win the decision. Here goes for that triangle again. And again,
he doesn't go for it all.
He's going for a half a submission and half for striking. These shots really not big shots, not doing a ton of damage, which is allowing Joe Fipp to just kind of let him do it. He doesn't feel like it's in a lot of danger. He's going to let him take those shots. If he controls that head and arm, he rolls, he can take it. Now he's got it, he should roll and go for it. Now he's doing it, but 10 seconds late. He could have done this in 2 rounds ago. He could have done this and won the fight.
So a very clear win for Charlie, but
yeah, and a solid effort, but you'd really want to see more out of him there, congrats to him on the win, but kind of a disappointing win in a way where it easily could have been a dominant victory and a finish in either round 1 or 2. And yet, again, Ash hardly breathing, not interested.
I don't know.
The guy's seen some heavier stuff than this, so I get it to a point. But if you're going to step in there, you got to give it your full effort.
And that wasn't it, Ash is better than he showed,
Yeah, he's definitely a better fighter than that fight showed, and hopefully he turns it around the next effort. Ash leaving the cage now before the announcement. confirming his disinterest in the fight. I like the guy too. Sorry to kind of see it.
Well, you know, the missing weight has gotten a little frustrating now. This last few times, I feel like he hasn't even tried to get there, so it's a little frustrating.
Yeah.
Because it shouldn't be a problem for him. I mean, maybe that just showed his disinterest from before the fight. I don't know.
Yeah, and as a guy who thinks, I like to think of myself as a pretty big guy for the weight class I fight in, I don't really show any sympathy for guys missing weight, especially repeatedly. You know, if you can't make it, if you can't commit yourself to it, then fight up a weight class.
Well,
see if we got any 10-8 rounds here. Probably not. I don't think so. Always. Moves him to 5-2.